Total control.
Because you're in a business, I'm in a business that we have no control.
No, I work for the public. I have about 200 million employers, if I look at it that way. The studio also works for the public. I mean, you get right down to it, so it's tough. They work for themselves when they're up here. They're like birds.
I read a lot of things, about the Hollywood stuff, and it just seems like some folks, I mean, what did you do over your career to make somebody mad? I mean, I read some of these things, and they don't know you, I bet. And you've obviously just hit a chord with, now a long time ago we talked about it, and you thought, well, maybe some of these critics they're just kind of jealous because you're able physically to do some things. But I think it's beyond that sometimes.
I do,
too. Are you politically incorrect? I mean, what are you sometimes?
Well, I guess I was politically incorrect, but not dealing with actual obvious politics. After Rocky, I moved very, very quickly. There was some friction on the set of Fist. Myself, Joe Esterhaus, Jewison. And again, I was considered almost a neophyte in the business. Right away, they say he's getting kind of uppity. My third film out, I wrote, direct, acted, produced, even sung the song. And I think the die was cast from there. It's just too much too soon, and I tended to be a little too outspoken. And when I go back and look at some of my interviews, they were a bit brazen. I said, I don't particularly like what this man is saying.
You had a lot of confidence. You have a lot of confidence.
Well, confidence, yeah, but it should be tempered with a little bit of consideration.
Well, that's called maturity. Too.
Exactly right.
We all kind of mellow out a little bit. What is the downside of being you? Now, you're a Superman. You look like a god out there. I mean, look at this character up there. You must look at that guy and say, I can't believe that's even me.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we all know the upside. What's the downside?
Well,
I mean,
the truth is that really isn't me, in a sense. I'm basically a thin person. I mean, I put on 20 pounds to do this film. I'm not that big right now. So I wish I was. So I have something to aspire towards. But the downside of being me is, well, I feel as though I am kind of like this conduit for rumors and gossip and this and that, and also a downside is that I never really know what people's true feelings are to me. I can see, like, for example, the way people respond to me during Cliffhanger now than they responded to me, say, during Oscar. There's definitely my appeal is governed by box office success. That's one thing. So you have to be very obvious. Second of all, for my children, for them, it's very difficult because they now have this certain ideal that they have to be weighed against. So that's kind of a problem. But overall, I consider myself about the luckiest guy in the world. I mean, for anyone to complain my position really is really hypocritical.
Well, congratulations on this film. And some of us are not box office fans. We love you all the time.
Oh, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Much. Thank you. Good.
Fair weather friends, box office fans.
Oh, it's the truth.
I know it's true.
Believe me, that phone stopped ringing.